Hi, everybody. This is Wayne Trammell from the Remote Leadership Institute. Welcome to another video on the future of work. Part of our series. We hope that you're enjoying this. And if this is the first one you've seen, you go back and check out all the others. When talking about the future of work, it's impossible to avoid the discussion that, in the US at least, seems to dominate the news. Employers say nobody wants to work. People aren't applying for perfectly good jobs. They can't find skilled people. And at the same time, employees are saying they're fed up with jobs that don't pay enough to live on, where they don't get any respect, and they literally kill themselves for employers that don't seem to care about them. And all of this makes it seem like an intractable standoff. And it raises the question, do employers and employees want the same things? I'm not smart enough to have the answer on my own, so I did what any of you would do. I started doing research, and after looking at dozens of papers, books, lists, articles, all that stuff, I discovered something kind of interesting. If you search for what do employers want in an employee and what do employees want in an employer, you find two completely different lists. And while that might not be surprising, it sounds like a pretty big problem. But if you analyze those lists, you notice something really, really important. When employers say what they want in an employee, it's a pretty long menu, as you'd expect, but it includes things like technical expertise, communication skills, the ability to sell and influence people. What does it take to perform the tasks involved in the job? You flip that around and you ask the same question the other way. What do employees want in an employer? You get things like job security, work-life balance, purpose, appreciation. Oh yeah, enough to live on. Those are questions about the conditions under which those tasks get done. The problem isn't that all these experts and talking heads don't use the same words. They literally aren't having the same conversation. The employer list is mostly what? What are employees expected to do every day? What will it take to get the job done? What should you come to work prepared to do every day? They are practical, tactical questions about the work. The employee list, on the other hand, asks why. Why do I want to work for that employer? Why should I work for you and not somewhere else? Why should I put in the effort needed to be an engaged employee and do more than the contractual minimum? As with so many disagreements, once you realize you're not talking about the same thing, it's easy to readjust the conversation. And these two lists are not incompatible. You can work the heck out of Excel and still be in a place that does great work and makes you feel appreciated. In fact, if companies can't find people with this specific skills, most of the things on their wish list are trainable if people are properly motivated and want to be there in the first place. But why would somebody want to put in the time or effort it takes to learn a new skill if they won't be paid appropriately for it, or it doesn't feel like their efforts will be appreciated? Look, there's always going to be a tension between employers and employees. The natural capitalist demands of that companies manage costs and compete in the marketplace will, by definition, put demands on employees. At the same time, being a competitive, profitable company does not mean you don't consider the physical, emotional, and social needs of the people who work in it and help them want to work there. Employers and employees may not want exactly the same things, but no two individuals do. It doesn't mean we can't have a meeting of the minds. When you think about the future of work, it's important to remember, not just are you asking questions, it's are you asking the right questions to get the right information in the first place. We're happy to be of service as you navigate the future of work and kind of all that this means to your organization, to you as a leader, and as an individual human just trying to work your way through. If you haven't yet, check out all the special content we're putting out on the future of work, and visit the Remote Leadership Institute, Kevin Eikenberry Group, or futureofwork.biz, and sign up for the Future of Work newsletter. My name is Wayne Trammell. Thanks for being with us. Hope to see you again soon.